Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Lake Lehman Black Knights Golf. Adam Motovidlak joining us right now. Adam, welcome into the show. And, boy, you've had a nice career there at Lake Lehman.
Yes, I have. Thank you very much.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your golf game and getting out. And I'm sure there's a whole lot of practice that goes into it.
Oh, yeah, a lot practice every day on the range in the summer. Just about hitting about 100, 200 balls a day. Trying to keep my game in shape, and mostly my short game, though. But other than that, just hitting the range and putting green.
What is it about the game of golf that you've grown to love? Talk about when you first started, and how long did it take?
Well, I started playing when I was about 2 years old. My dad would take me out wherever he went with his friends, and I'd just be knocking them around. But when I was about 7, 8 years old, I started playing a little more competitively, and I just started to grow in the game from there. I started playing almost every day, and unfortunately work on the way a little bit sometimes now that I'm older, but other than that, I'm still playing a lot.
What were the first things you remember as a young golfer doing something good, whether it was a long putt or hitting it 50 yards or something like that?
When I was younger, my dad played at Huntsville, so I was always just keeping him in the fairway, and I was always hitting him straight, and just practicing putting was really the main key.
Well, Adam, let's talk a little about right now where you're at with your golf game. What are you feeling pretty good about as this early season gets underway?
I feel right now that my putting's probably my strong suit, but having a little trouble here and there off the tee, and I'm like 200 yards out. But other than that, my putting and short game's pretty solid.
And getting to know a course like Huntsville, I guess, prepares you for a lot. Talk about being able to hit a long course, correct?
Yes, sir. Really just when it's longer course, you got to play course management really, and they have fast greens over there, so when it comes to Fox Hill, I'm pretty much almost used to it, but other than that, just keeping the ball straight and course management is the main key.
Good competition in the area, some great golfers. Talk about some guys you like going against, and I'm sure a couple you probably have become friends with that are on other teams.
Yeah, real good. A couple kids around here that are pretty good. Ryan Keys, he's one of my good friends from Coughlin. He shot really well at Katrina. Shane Angle from Crestwood, he's a pretty solid player. Kenny Wallace from Redeemer, he's pretty good too. He's solid. Everybody has their on and off days. Can't complain about that.
Adam, talk about your best shot you've ever had, whether it was a putt or a drive or a chip.
Probably my best shot was, sophomore year during a playoff. It was my first playoff ever for like high school, and I was like really nervous going against a senior. And he already made a par putt to go to the next playoff hole, and I had to make like a 25-footer to advance, and I made it. It's just a clutch moment. Fortunately, he won the next hole, but that putt made me real confident going into the next hole.
Adam, when you talk about going forward in the next step in your life, of course, there's a whole lot of golf to go on between now and then this high school season, but what are your future endeavors? Do you have some thoughts about what you want to do?
Well, my main course would be pre-med, but that doesn't work out, or I change my mind. Like, I always thought about marketing, but obviously it has two ends of the spectrum there, but pre-med, I love the study of science and medicine, so...
You must be doing a heck of a job in the classroom there at Lake Lehman to even consider that. Talk about making time for your studies when you're not hitting the golf course. Are those pretty much the two things you do all the time, and then you have a job as well? Yeah,
basically free time at home, usually sometimes studying, or it's not just relaxing with my family and friends, and work's usually there a couple days a week, so pretty busy.
Adam, you talk about the rest of this season. We had the TREBA to start things off. There'll be that pre-districts and districts and hopefully regionals and stuff like that. What are you looking to do as this season goes on? That mental game is so important in golf. Where are you at right now as we get ready for September here?
Well, there's definitely improvement for my game. I haven't been playing as strong as I had hoped to, but the past 2 years I've lost in a playoff to get to regionals, so my goal this year is obviously to make it to regionals and not be in a playoff, hopefully.
All right, and any tips for a couple of hackers out there? These guys that really don't know what they're doing. What are some tips? I mean, you're a high school guy, a guy who's a senior, but you got a pretty good game about you. Give us a tip if you could.
You got to hit them straight. Keep them straight is the main key. But other than that, stay calm and play your game. Don't try to play anybody else's.
All right. So hit them straight. And, of course, there's not easy to do at Huntsville. You got a lot of
from that matter.
No, a lot of challenges there, but a great course to kind of grow with. And obviously, Adam, you're growing with it as well. I want to thank you for your time.
All right, thank you very much.
Adam Motovidlak from the Lake Lehman Black Knights on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.